Jo! Niemand fickt mit Bernsteinsee. Geh zurück in deine Scheißkaff, du Fickfotze. Da sind die Hummus aus Scheindl. Das ist Gottverdammt nochmal meine Mutter. Das sagt ja auch irgendwo in dem Film so, wo die sagen, wir müssen sie töten oder so. Ja, meine Mutter ist schwer krank. Dann echt mal los, ey. Wie viele Matches haben wir gerade gespielt? Eigentlich nur 2. Wenn das nicht passiert wäre, Alter.
Abgefuckte. Alles deine Schuld.
Mhm. Ich bin immer so never give up, Alter. Ich will mal nicht aufgeben. Weil ich sehe in allen immer... es gab ja dann eine Wende. Es hat ja dann auch funktioniert.
Ja, Mann, ich dachte schon, ich geh raus, das war's auf jeden Fall.
Ey, das ist immer, wenn wir das denken. Und dann gehst... Also ich bin 4-mal aus deren hässlichen Finisher-Pin raus, Alter.
Richtig, Alter.
Das war geil. Im WWE 18, da war ich auch. Ich konnte richtig gut Kickouts. Ich hoffe, das kommt wieder, Alter. Wenn ich das wieder drin hab, dann geht's. Submission kann ich auch gut, Alter. Das heißt, und Pinbar und keine Submission. Das wäre richtig geil. Das heißt, dann ist man... Ja. Dann zeigt halt jeder auch immer den Pin-Balken an und alles, Alter. Hat er gedacht, dass ich so dumm bin? Spasti. Awesome. Die alte von denen ist geil, Mann. Von dem Mist, die alte, die ist richtig... Die war auch mal Wrestlerin, die hieß Maurice. Der hat auch eine mega geile alte, Mann. Ich dachte mal, der wäre schwul. Ja, ohne Scheiß, ich habe immer gedacht, der ist schwul. Ja, weil er immer auch so schwule Bewegungen und so gemacht hat. Weiß nicht, bei denen habe ich immer gedacht, der ist gay. Mann, ey, kann man jetzt mal Gegner finden, Alter? Ich hasse es. 10 Stunden hier in so einer Lobby hängen. Alles wegen diesen Muschis. Kevin. Ja, die haben eigentlich King of Kings, The Game und halt das so, Alter. Alle 3 Lieder sind geil. Finde ich auch. Ich glaube, das ist auch so Classic Rock. Noch. Ja, Triple H hat immer Motorhead. Immer. Ja, es klingt halt nicht so kitschig irgendwie. Was ich schon nicht mehr höre, Radio oder so, die ganze Schwuchtelmucke. Da läuft echt. Radio ist so ein, das ist so für, das ist für Homos einfach. Deswegen, wenn ich ein Auto habe oder ich würde niemals Radio hören. Niemals, immer eigene Mucke. Du bist ja bekloppt. Ey, fickt, ey! Nee, die Drecksgegner da, da stand ja auch nur eins von 2. Es will, ich glaube, es will einfach nicht. Hey, sollen sich alle mal eine Verbindung kaufen. Hast du auch Sinas alte Mucke? Die war eigentlich auch immer mega geil. Die soll er mal wieder nehmen, die war besser als diese Kackmucke, die der jetzt hat. Aber es klingt trotzdem irgendwie mega billig so. So Plastik-Rapper-mäßig, oder? Die alte Ra-Mucke war auch geil. Diese Raw to the Music oder so hieß sie. Mann, der nervt. Ich freestehe. Die mochte ich nicht so. Die Mucke. Nee, die mochte ich nicht so. Oder die alte Smackdown-Mucke. Allgemein alles, was alt war, war geil, Mann. 2006. Ja. Ja, Mann. Das erinnert immer so an alte Zeiten, wenn man sowas hört. Ja. Und dann denkt man sich eigentlich, also ich denke mir da manchmal, wie scheiße ist das heute eigentlich? Wenn ich so an alte Sachen denke. Da hat man sich eher mit anderen Sachen beschäftigt. Auch nie verstanden, was Eltern so von einem wollten, was sie immer da geredet haben, wenn die über Versicherungen oder so geredet haben. Das hat uns einfach nicht interessiert. So. Trampolin haben die hier damals am Bernsteinsee auch immer gehabt. Weiß ich noch. Das haben wir natürlich auch als Wrestling-Bereich benutzt. Ja, Mann. Oder die Insel einfach wieder oder so. So, dass man sich wegbashen kann, wie der Royal Rumble oder so. Vor allen Dingen, da haben manche auch mitgemacht. Das war einfach geil. Ja. Alle machen da Royal Rumble, Alter. Die geilsten Zeiten. Was für Humus, ne? Ey, das sind wieder die.
And this is one of those matches where it's hard to believe we get paid for this. Well, actually, hard to believe Saxton gets paid for anything.
Oh, man! Ouch. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Genau, am besten immer dann gleich weggehen. Ja. Wenn ich jetzt wieder rausfliege, dann locker wieder. Nein!
Going to the top, high risk.
Famous, sir!
Oh, what a nasty knee lift. You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
Ey, ich wollte fliegen.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now. Zigzag. Zigzag.
Mann. Ich fordere das jetzt heraus.
Crashing down with authority.
Und wir fetzen. Ja, das ist richtig behindert.
So damaging.
Ich würde die so auskontern. Kackis, da musste die immer sparen.
And he's heading back in.
Wie jetzt zum Beispiel. Muss ich aufpassen, wann wende ich den an.
Face first. Famouser. It's got to be hard to rebound from that one.
Ey, statt sich aus dem Ring zu rollen.
Oh, what's up?
Ja, jetzt machen die wieder ihren
When
Behinderten.
this guy's on, look out.
Alter.
This capacity crowd starting to sense the end is near, and I don't disagree. I think this one's over. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Die sind echt schlimm. Junge, das geht nicht.
he's making a statement here with this attack. Pinning predicament. And a near fall.
Wow, I thought for sure that was it.
One move after the other. It's dip. Look at this. Kick out at 2. Whoa, that may have been a slow count.
Man, oh man.
Ey, wo steht denn hier mal
Witnessing a level
R2?
of punishment. Oh boy, he is rolling. I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow. Wow.
That's pure power, guys.
I think something bad's about to happen.
Look at the double bomb.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
Going all the way up. From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
Jetzt muss ich Konterbalken stellen. Dann werde ich den noch versuchen zu freezen. Und dann versuche ich dich mit der Treppe wieder. Der kann nix.
It's gotta be over now.
Ich glaube, das kann man machen. Konter doch.
Got the reversal. Oh,
Ja.
what a knee lift. When this guy's on,
Nein!
look out.
Ey, fick dieses Spiel, ne? So, wenn ich jetzt rausfliege, dann weiß ich warum. Mal warten, bis die quitten. Ja, oder ich versuche dich halt zu entfriesen. Mir ist das egal. Gut. Also musst du selber wissen. Wenn ich, also ich kann warten. Ich würde hier warten. Ja. Weil die haben jetzt gesehen, wie das geht. Ja. Also. So schnell wendet sich das Blatt. Was machst du da? Ich mach das jetzt auch so, Alter. Ich warte. Weil wir mussten vorhin rausgehen. Jetzt können die rausgehen. Wenn nicht, kannst du ruhig pennen gehen oder so. Es wäre zu gefährlich, glaube ich, einen zu entfriezen. Weil die so rumbaden. Also wenn du magst, könnten wir das Risiko eingehen. Das ist nur du sagen. Eigentlich nicht, ne? Ich habe schon 2 Finisher, lol. Wollen wir versuchen? Ich bin fast der Meinung, ja. Müssten halt immer nur richtig Posten schieben. Also wenn der kontert, dann X drücken oder so, ne? So ein Greifen. Ich weiß nicht, also wenn er uns beide auskontert und also wir liegen beide am Boden, dann haben wir auf jeden Fall ein Problem. Das ist halt das, wir dürfen nicht. Wir müssen versuchen, immer direkt zu helfen und so. Ja, aber der Ref steht ja immer, das kostet ja auch alles Zeit, weil in der Zeit könnte der aufstehen oder so, das ist halt ja. Warte, ich warte bis du hier bist.
That packed a punch. Nicely executed.
Warte, ich greif. Warte. Er kontert.
Nope, reverses it.
X, immer
The
X.
human body can only absorb so much of that.
Jetzt will er ihn versuchen.
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure. Although he is rolling.
Oh, pass
He
auf,
doesn't want to do this
nicht
outside
rein.
the ring.
Ja. Steh auf. Ja, was willst du machen, du Homo, hä? Ich glaube, die können nicht, die Dosen. Das hätten die doch schon längst getan. Ja, geh schön hier hinten hin, ist eigentlich noch besser.
Clearly on a mission here. You have to think that's it. That's how you make an impact. This is a level of destruction no one was expecting. Incredible! This has to be it.
Ja.
You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
Jawohl, jetzt haben wir ihn, Alter. Finisher direkt verpassen. Die Schwäche. Jawohl.
And scene. And there it is, boys.
That'll make your heart beat.
Mal gucken, ob er auch so gut aus dem Pin rauskommt, das Stück Scheiße.
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one. I don't know how much more of this he can take. It's all academic from here. Look at this.
Am besten im Stand greifen. Er wird kontern jetzt wahrscheinlich. Oder, ne?
Leg sweep. Nicely done.
Great effort, but he better save something for later in the match.
Hat er zwei. Ja. Oh.
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries. Oh my goodness, crushing it! Oh my goodness, crushing it!
Oh.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Famous. What impact!
Ja.
Escapes trouble there.
I give this superstar credit for trying here, but I think we all know how this is going to end.
Vor allen Dingen, die sind sich dann immer so sicher, die Spastis.
Things may look bleak right now, but I wouldn't at all be surprised if this superstar finds a way to overcome the odds here.
Warte, das kommt irgendwo.
You can see the wear and tear that this fight has taken out of these men. There may be
Aber
no
was
coming
für
back
Dinger,
from this
ey.
incredible beatdown.
Die Position, ne, die ist blöd. Muss das Knie wieder heben.
I really can't believe what's gone down so far. This match has been even more physical than I thought it would be.
I can't believe this one's still going on,
Was
especially after the
könnte ich
beating
noch?
that's
Warte,
been
der Hammer,
delivered
Alter,
tonight.
auf jeden. Mit dem Hammer geht das, glaube ich, auch.
How are these superstars even still going, guys? I mean, they have to be on fumes right now.
Ja. Schon aus Rache, Alter. Das haben die Wichser so verdient. Der eine, der war ja schon mal so dumm.
I'll tell you
Kannst
what,
mal sehen, die
this
können
is one
übel
they'll be
nichts,
talking
Mann. Die
about
sind
tomorrow
total
at work or
dämlich
school,
eigentlich.
that's for sure.
Die können nur ihre Scheiß-Bugs da, Alter. Mehr nicht. Wir machen nur Freeze eigentlich.
An amazing match so far, guys, but it looks to me like we're possibly nearing the end here.
Ah, die
What a match this has been,
Position.
guys, and it's starting to look like these superstars are beginning to feel the effects. Boy, this has just been pandemonium.
Ja, eigentlich gehört er.
How are these superstars even still going, guys? I mean, they have to be on fumes right now.
Never give up.
I have no idea how the referee is keeping track of all this action.
Ich glaube, du bist so gefreezed, dass man dich erstmal für kurze Zeit nicht entfreezen kann. Ey.
If you weren't expecting this
müsste
type
er
of
das
action
knien.
and you haven't been paying attention, this is what a tornado tag team match is all about.
Das Gute ist, mit dem Hammer schlägt man so von unten.
These athletes seem to have tried everything in their playbook. Oh, there's more in their arsenal, I promise you that. I don't know what it is, but they'll find it.
These superstars have tried everything. They have something left in their arsenal. They have to, but can they dig down deep enough to find it?
Warum lässt er jetzt die Treppe fallen? Gut, wenn das damit nicht
I don't know
geht.
how these superstars are doing it right now. They've got to be
Neue
exhausted.
Möglichkeit. Ey, irgendwann ist der ganze Ring hier vorne, Alter.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
This is
Ey, was
exactly the
nimmt der
carnage
Ref
you
hier
would
den
expect to
Basie weg?
see when you put these teams in the ring together at the same time.
Der hat sich da gar nicht mehr einzumischen. Ja, kannst du machen.
I'm not so sure these superstars were fully prepared for the dangers associated with this tornado tag team match.
I have no idea how the referee is keeping track of all this action.
Ja, du bist entfreezed.
If you
Dem
weren't
Basie
expecting
hat's
this type of
geklappt.
action, then you haven't been paying attention. This is what a tornado
Tja, man muss
tag
nur
team match is all
improvisieren. Ne? Alter, der ist in meinem Stream. Er hat geschrieben, Dirty Little Nazi, Hitler own it you, Nazi-Pick. Hat er zu mir
how much
geschrieben.
more these superstars can take, guys. You'd have to think something's got to give here soon.
Jetzt heulen sie rum, weißt du, Alter, obwohl sie selber rumwagen.
This might be it. Oh
Wir müssen den Tisch, ne? Wo wir schon mal hier sind.
At some point, the referee may want to think about stopping this one before somebody gets seriously injured.
Der ist so hart, das
He's
leckt so
making a
hart
statement here
rum.
with this attack.
Am besten so lange wieder freezen.
These superstars wearing the wounds right now of what has been an absolutely thrilling matchup.
This is exactly the carnage you would expect to see when you put these teams in the ring together at the same time.
Uh-oh, there's the elbow drop. Oh, my goodness, crushing
And it's reversed. Connects with the boot.
Warte.
Message delivered. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Ja, wegen dem Leck vor allem auch. Ja.
Elbow drop.
Siehst du? Das ist so.
And then clear
Ja,
mission here.
Wichser, Alter. Scheiß Spasti, ey.
Elbow drop.
Voll die Füße.
Oh, man.
Ja, bei mir kontert
Dodges
er
a bullet
jetzt.
there.
Lauf weg, lauf weg. Ja, er versucht.
So damaging.
Nein.
Things are not looking very good right now. Going to have to find a way to regroup.
Ja! Geil! Digga, ohne Scheiß, Mann, Alter, wir sind die geilsten, Mann, ohne Fuck.
What a brutal beating we've seen dished out so far here tonight.
Die denken immer, die sind sicher, Mann.
Looks to me like these superstars are running on fumes right about now.
Jawohl, am besten, da hebt sich gleich vor mir was, so die Körper irgendwie, die Hand oder so hebt sich manchmal. So jetzt zum Beispiel.
How these superstars are even still in this match is beyond me. Especially given how intense the match has been.
Am besten immer so neben mir stellen, genau. Die Position ist gut, ja.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Geil. Warte, bis ich aufstehe. Warte. Ich
I
krabbel
don't
da
know how
jetzt
much more
hin.
damage one person can take. I don't care how tough you are.
Wer will mich holen?
Look out. This is a level of destruction no one was expecting. And here we go now. Elbow drop.
Elbow drop.
Ja. So, jetzt der Arm. Nein, der Arm, Mann.
The officials should be all over this.
Nein. Hat er dich nicht gefreezed? Das ist so ein Glitch-Move, was er da immer versucht. Aber er trifft nicht. Jetzt spart er eh die Konterbeulen. Ab durch den Tisch, du Stück Scheiße.
This has been a battle.
What a hellaciously physical match these gladiators have put themselves through. The intensity of this has been incredible.
Ja.
Guys, this is exactly the type of carnage you expect to see in a tornado tag team match.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Wir aber.
I don't know how these superstars are doing it right now. They've got to be exhausted.
Komm, das muss sich lohnen. Die machen wir fertig, Alter.
There's got to be some point in the match where those thoughts start to creep in that it could be over. And then you got to dig.
Am besten ist, du bleibst hier so mit stehen, weil der kann aufstehen. Der hat diese Payback-Aufstehfähigkeit. Ja.
Great move. Big move coming. Wait for it.
Wenn er den kontert, ist er eh am Arsch.
Comes up big with the reversal.
Jo, er ist am Arsch. Jetzt mache ich nämlich mein. Und dann ist hier Ende, Alter. Nein, den wollte ich nicht machen. Ich wollte finishen. Das ist Signatur. Ey, der hat diese Payback-Fähigkeit, ne?
And scene. Game, set, match. This one is over.
Geil, setz nach mit Pin.
And this is gonna be it. 2. Well, that was a close call. It'll take more than that. Here it comes.
Das Spiel ist so hässlich.
I have no idea how the referee is keeping track of all this action.
Up and over the scoop slam.
Lol. Komm, komm, komm.
I think this is the beginning of
Nein.
the end.
One more time.
Egal, egal.
Just a mean DDT.
Warte, der muss jetzt wieder sein Konto. Der wird den an irgendwen verschwenden. Warte, an mich. Er wird den jetzt an mir verschwinden.
And now one more time. Getting tossed
Nee,
around
die
now.
Hurensohn. Komm, steh auf. Jetzt ist Ende, Alter. Nein, der hat diese Payback-Scheiße.
Big move coming. Wait for it. That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for
Bitte,
sure.
nein,
This
nicht
one's over,
wirklich.
guys.
Now that got those shoulders on the mat. A kick out.
Ja,
You
er hat
see
sie
the frustration
angewendet.
starting to build.
Remarkable. I think this is the beginning of the end.
Komm, tap, du Hurensohn.
Great effort, but he better save something for later in the match.
Geil, Mann. Die verfickten Hurensöhne, Alter. Ja, Mann. Rache, Junge. Ey, Digga, wir sind die geilsten, Mann. Wir haben übelst Teamplay, Alter, ohne Scheiße. Sauber, Alter. Ja, Muschis. Ey, richtig geil. Was ein Match, Alter. Die Namen mal merken. Diese kleinen Missgeburten, Alter. Niemand fickt mit uns. Ja, deswegen. Wir waren uns eigentlich erst unsicher und dann war der so doof, hat mit dem Hammer gehauen. Ja. Egal, Digga, wir haben's gepackt, Mann. Das ist die Hauptsache, Alter. Jetzt haben die Fotzen das, was sie verdient haben. Haben sie mal gesehen, dass die mit ihren Scheiß-Bugs nicht jeden fegen. Dass unser Bug trotzdem besser ist. Weil die haben, glaube ich, kein Teamplay. Die waren auch zu dumm. Ja. Statt dass er seinen Partner versucht zu entfreezen. Ich glaube, das kennen nur wir. Mit dieser Treppe und so. Das klappt doch immer, Mann. Ja. Mit dem Baseballschläger war gleich One-Hit und dann warst du frei. Ja, weil sie verloren haben. Das ist jetzt peinlich, wenn die schreiben würden. Haben sie gedacht mit ihren Billigbugs. Haben sie gedacht. Vor allen Dingen, du warst wieder gefreesht. Dann dachte man eigentlich erst wieder, jetzt ist Ende. Alter. Ja, damit rechnen die irgendwie immer nicht, Alter. Weil die denken dann, der ist jetzt eh alleine. Aber ich warte immer den richtigen... Ja, ich warte auch immer den richtigen Moment ab. Ich weiß so, in manchen Situationen, wo ich kontern muss, wo es angebracht ist. Am besten immer Standmoves konter. Weil dann weiß ich, dann greift der andere nämlich an, wenn ich jetzt konter, so wie wir das immer machen. Und dann nochmal schnell R2, dann habe ich beide halt ausgekontert. Das ist das Gute, wenn du 5 Konterbalken hast. Scheiß Noobs, ey. Sauberes Ding, Alter. Und DDoSen kann der nicht, der hätte das schon längst gemacht, Digga. Er hätte schon lange gedidos. Deswegen, Mann, wir könnten... Ja, das ist richtig Humo, Mann. Aber das letzte Match gewonnen. Kannst auf jeden Fall beruhigt pennen, Alter. Und dann gegen solche Hurensöhne. Das heißt, die waren schuld, dass wir so lange warten mussten, dass hier nichts ging. Und dann haben wir die gefickt, Alter. Genauso muss das sein. The Return of the Ordnance. Nee, aber wir sind trotzdem die Orden so. Ja, Jungs. Da schlafen sie gut, ne? Viel Spaß in der Schule. Hau rein. Danke. Ja, ich versuche heute mal an Formel 1 schnell das dann zu downloaden. Mach ich, Alter. Ja, ein Kasten. Hau rein.
And so it begins. Despite triple threats being every man for himself, history has shown that the match's dynamics can create unlikely alliances. A participant must be ready to endure double team attacks at any time.
The unpredictability of a triple threat match makes this almost impossible to predict. Any one of these three could walk out of here the winner.
We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe. The human body can only absorb so much of that. One move after the other. It's devastating.
The superstar always needs to be ready to be attacked by both opponents in a triple threat match. Circumstances create interesting alliances, and the numbers game can become your worst enemy in a hurry when you're competing against two other opponents. No matter how you look at it, it's a situation you don't want to be in, but you must prepare for it.
A competitor must be ready for the possibility that they'll fall victim to a 2-on-1 attack on a triple threat match. A great example of that was the triple threat match on SmackDown Live between AJ Styles, Dolph Ziggler, and Baron Corbin. No one thought that Ziggler and Styles would work together to perform a double dive off the barricade that put Corbin through the Spanish announce table.
And that's exactly what a superstar always needs to have in the back of their mind. That at some point, their two opponents will most likely join together and take them out. It's one of many occupational hazards that come with competing in a triple threat match.
Few would have thought that yelling yes and no would be instrumental in Daniel Bryan connecting with the WWE Universe. But it's when he started these exuberant celebrations that he also started winning titles and earning main event slots.
Byron brought up Daniel Bryan's celebrations capturing the WWE Universe's attention, but it's more than just easy to chant words. The world saw Bryan's passion for competition when he would celebrate after winning, and while he originally denied them by yelling no, Bryan would soon change his tune.
Daniel Bryan finally found common ground with the WWE Universe and formed the Yes Movement to combat the authority. And to this day, Bryan still keeps the WWE Universe enthralled with those yes chants.
Nobody comes back from this. That's perfectly placed. And how you land the big strike.
And then...
Clothesline! Oh, and a chop block. Impact and then some. I don't want to know what that feels like. I can't tell you how many victims have suffered the same fate. He has something big planned. He's in big trouble. Clearly on a mission here. He's in full control now. This could be huge. This could be big.
R-Truth is speaking truth to power right now.
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one. So damaging. Oh, and it's a reversal. Sidewalk slam with authority.
And Byron, this takes a ton of strength to pull off, am I right?
Oh, you are definitely right, Michael. But you also have to remember how much energy it drains to pull off. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Daniel Bryan is one of the most difficult WWE superstars to prepare for. Corey, what would you say is the best way to counteract the leader of the Yes Movement?
Look, I don't particularly like most of the people in the crowd or watching on TV for that matter. So I wouldn't be bothered by Daniel Bryan's overwhelming crowd support, but crowds can get loud for Bryan, and that can phase some superstars.
Let's return to counteracting Bryan's fervent fan base. Byron, how can an opponent deal with Daniel Bryan and his passionate fans?
It's going to take laser focus, Michael. And if you're a popular WWE star, you might want to consider a pair of earplugs for one night, because the WWE Universe probably won't be in your corner if Daniel Bryan is your opponent. Our truth is speaking truth to power right now.
Nicely done. You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this. He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while.
In February of 2017, SmackDown Live was lit thanks to an epic triple threat match for the WWE Championship. Champion Bray Wyatt defended the title against former champions John Cena and AJ, going for it all here.
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure.
If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will. You're going to want to see your internist after a slam.
What a victory. What a triple threat. And here we go, looking in the ring, only one word comes to mind to describe what we can expect from this triple threat match. Classic.
Oh, man, this is going to be great.
Drop kick delivered with precision. Got it. Oh! For the Florida Keys.
Don't ever pull that shit again.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting. He's on the defensive here. He looks incredibly motivated, though. Don't expect him to be down for long.
The dangers of this triple threat match appear to have escalated quickly on him. And this has all the makings of getting out of hand fast. He better be careful.
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure. And he's heading back in. So damaging.
Whoa, Kurt Hawkins dodged that one. That's how you...
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Look out. You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
Perfectly executed, guys.
Clearly on a mission here.
Nope, reverses it.
It's always important to get off to a strong start in a match. It's even more important to do that in a triple threat match, given that you're going up against two opponents at the same time. Add to that the no disqualification stipulation, and there's little to no room for error. One mistake, and it can cost you a lot more than winning the match.
Uh-oh, the flying forearm smash.
The showstopper wants to put an end to the show right here.
Byron, you spoke about this before. A competitor must do everything they can do to start things off on the right foot in a triple threat match. One way to do that is to target one of your opponents and go after them as soon as the bell rings. You're battling two opponents at the same time, so it's hunt or be hunted.
And that's what I like, Michael. It's survival of the fittest in that ring. In a triple threat, a superstar can't waste time feeling opponents out, getting warmed up, or easing their way into the match. You have to go at it as soon as the match begins.
You gotta believe this one's over. Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to you live from the capital of North Carolina, Raleigh. The body's taking some abuse here, but nothing that can't be shaken off. We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Some superstars who've competed in a triple threat match feel it's a good idea.
The end may be near. This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
And here's a cover.
And the count's broken, keeping the match alive.
Oh, this is dangerous right here. Incoming.
Now that's how you make a statement. Victory is on the horizon.
Byron, before you mention the strategy some superstars have implemented for competing in a triple threat match, and that includes having a finishing maneuver to put someone away for the 1-2-3 and a submission to make them tap out. There are many superstars in WWE who can do just that, which makes them even more... No, there's the reversal. Well done.
Executed perfectly.
No, reverses it.
There's no coming back from that.
This is... The shoulders are down. The shoulders are down.
What a hellaciously physical match these gladiators have put themselves through. The intensity of this has been incredible.
Drop kick.
Great athleticism.
Oh yeah, here's Kurt Hawkins.
When this guy's on, look out.
Oh yeah, here's Kurt Hawkins.
Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown. Big move coming. Wait for it. Here's where one of these three superstars needs to make a statement and win this thing.
Spear!
This has been a battle.
These athletes seem to have tried everything in their playbook.
You know
There's more
what,
in
you
their
two
arsenal, I
motherfuckers?
promise that.
You
I don't
two
know what
suck.
it is, but they'll find it.
And now who is freezed, huh? You try to freeze me? Bitch, you try to freeze me? You are too dumb to freeze, huh?
You can see
Shawn
the wear and
Michaels, you
tear that
can't
this fight
freeze.
has
You are
taken
too
out of these
stupid,
men.
man. You are really stupid. I will wait if you quit, man. I got time, man. You can quit this game, bitch.
What a brutal
Goodbye.
beating we've seen dished out so far here tonight.
What a match this has been, guys, and it's starting to look like these superstars are beginning to feel the effects. Chaos, melee, pandemonium.
Of course you get all days, man, because you have no work. You're a bitch, man. You got no money, no work.
I've seen countless triple threat
you,
matches over
bitch.
the years, and I can confidently say
You are
that
stupid
this one ranks
rookie,
right up
man.
there with some of the
Look at you.
all-time best.
Who is laying on the ground, huh? Oh. Yeah. Noob. Big noob.
I can't believe everything
Nope.
that's transpired thus far.
Nope.
It's been
Nice
so
try, bitch.
physical.
You try to freeze me, so I freeze you, bitch. Oh, you're crying? You're mad
Given what
now?
we've seen so far, it's almost
You
too
mad
bad
now?
that two
Huh?
of these
Huh?
superstars
I
will
hear.
walk out of here as
You
losers.
mad? You suck, bitch. Yeah, you're crying, man. You're crying, bitch. That's all. You're crying, man. You're
The
crying.
match isn't even over,
That's
and I
all,
can
man.
already tell you that this is one of the most exciting
Oh,
triple threat
I'm so
matches
sorry for
I have
you,
seen
bitch.
in a very long time.
Oh. I hope your mommy die. And you see, huh? You see here, man.
I've seen
I
countless
hope you
triple threat
see
matches
here,
over the
man.
years, and I can confidently
When
say
she's
that this
dying,
one
your
ranks right up
fucking
there with
mother,
some of the
man.
all-time best.
This is your mother. Yeah, this is your mother, man. You fucking idiot.
I really can't believe what's gone down so far.
Go to sleep,
this
you
match has been
asshole,
even
man.
more physical than
You
I
tried
thought
to
it would be.
freeze. So I'm gonna freeze you, man.
Finish me. Do something.
Nope, you can wait, bitch. Oh,
How these
yeah, I'm a
superstars are
pussy,
even
man.
still in this
Goodbye,
match is
bitch.
beyond me, especially given how intense the match has been. To me, like these superstars are on their last legs here. I can't help but be impressed by these three superstars, guys. This has been absolutely intense. Given what we've seen so far, it's almost too bad that two of these superstars will walk out of here as losers.
I'll tell you what, this is one they'll be talking about tomorrow at work or school, that's for sure.
Looks to me like these superstars are running on fumes right about now.
How are these superstars even still going, guys? I mean, they have to be on fumes right now. An amazing match so far, guys, but it looks to me like we're possibly nearing the end here. What a match this has been, guys, and it's starting to look like these superstars are beginning to feel the effects.
I can't believe this one's still going on.
Thrilling matchup.
I don't know how much more these superstars can take, guys. You'd have to think something's got to give here soon.
Oh, yeah, here's Kurt Hawkins. Ooh. Oh, yeah, here's Kurt Hawkins.
This could be huge. Talk about planning your opponent. Something big is coming. He caught him slipping. Chipping away at the midsection.
Look at this. There's absolutely no wasted motion in this attack.
What does Kurt Hawkins have in store?
Taste of pain. Here's his moment. Cover, cover.
What a win. Talk about seizing opportunity. We've seen it time and time again. When Daniel Bryan's competing in the ring, he possesses dizzying speed and can run circles around most of his opponents.
Gentlemen, you can almost literally feel the electricity in the air as we kick off this triple threat match.
It's just a matter of time now. Back now inside the ring. Flattens him with a bulldog. One move after the other. It's devastating. He's just backslide for the victory. This could be it. He got body on body there, but that's about it. Gonna take more than that. Oh, no, this isn't going to end well. Oh, my God. Surfboard leg breaker. That's it. It's over. It's over. I'll be shocked if that's not it.
Some superstars who've competed in a triple threat match feel it's a good idea to have both a finishing move that brings you to a pinfall attempt on your opponent and a submission move that can make your opponent tap out. Given the chaotic and unpredictable nature of a triple threat, that sounds like a good plan to me.
Oh, bulldog!
One-handed.
Byron, before you mention the strategy some superstars have implemented for competing in a triple threat match, and that includes having a finishing maneuver to put someone away for the 1-2-3 and a submission to make them tap out. There are many superstars in WWE who can do just that, which makes them even more dangerous to opponents.
The way I look at it is you can never have enough weapons at your disposal, especially in something like a triple threat match. If a superstar can defeat someone by pinfall and submission, to me, they increase their chances of victory in a match where the odds are against them to begin with. Oh, flying forearm, that'll turn your lights out.
The human body can only absorb so much of that. Setting him up. Warm up the buses. This one's over. He's starting to feel it here. Looks like he may have let his guard down there for a moment, and it cost him.
He's got to be careful here. While he hasn't absorbed too much punishment yet, triple threat matches have a way of getting out of hand very quickly.
You never want to count a competitor out, but things don't seem to be going in his favor here tonight.
to rebound from that one.
But he's got to capitalize now.
He's got the shoulders down. No, shoulders up at 2.
Yeah, this is way too early to be going for the win.
The human body can only absorb so much of that. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. And he's heading back in. That's called being driven straight down to the canvas. What power!
Here he goes.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
What's going to happen now? You can't teach that type of talent.
He's got him covered. Real nicely done. I can't believe he's in this.
Tried for it early.
I think this man means business. He's looking a little weary here. Guys, he's going to have to turn things around quickly if he wants to win this thing.
This triple threat match really seems to be getting the best of him here, guys. I don't like his chances.
But if you're counting him out now, you haven't been paying attention. He has more resolve than just about anybody on the roster.
Hooked up. Back suplex.
Oh, going for it! Going for it! The yes lock! The yes lock is applied! I can't believe it, Michael.
You don't want to get locked into that move for a long time. Wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in.
Nicely done as he gets out of the submission.
Color me surprised, Michael. I did not see that one coming.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
Looking for the win. The end may be near, folks. At this point, his confidence has to be at 0.
You hate to give up on a guy, but there may be no way around him taking this loss here tonight.
This could be big. This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
What's he got in mind? Watch out here.
Back in the ring again. He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
Snap suplex.
Very nice. He's making a statement here with this attack. He's inflicting some serious pain here.
That has got to be it.
And he got a near fall out of it. Close call. We saw perhaps the greatest one-night performance in WrestleMania history when Daniel Bryan won in both the show opening and main event matches at WrestleMania.
Hard to rebound from that one.
Michael brought up Daniel Bryan's performance at WrestleMania 30, and those two matches were not short of top competition. Bryan took on Triple H first, with the winner getting a main event.
He looks for it once again.
Oh, I think this man means business.
Wow, I'm into the quick cover.
Whoa, it's over. What a triple threat match. I would be remiss if I didn't mention, and it's important to remember amidst the chaos of a triple threat match, that victory can be achieved in many different ways, and that it's every man for himself.
It's worth noting that a lot of people give ECW credit for popularizing the triple threat match back in the mid to late 1990s.
At 2016's Clash of Champions, it was another classic triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship. It was Bayley versus the Boss, Sasha Banks, versus the champion, Charlotte Flair. The match started out more like a singles match between the Boss and the Queen. Bayley learned very quickly it was every woman for herself.
The triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship was another example of the incredible competition between the female superstars of WWE. Charlotte was physically dominant, fighting off the challenges of Bayley and Sasha Banks. At one point, the Queen even landed a moonsault on both their opponents at the same time. But the Boss and Bayley put it all on the line and kept fighting.
There were several near pinfalls during this battle, but in the end, as it should be, the Queen exhibited her genetic superiority by fighting off both her challengers. After drilling Bayley with a boot to the face, the Queen pinned the hugger and retained her Raw Women's Championship.
We've got one of the best ever mat technicians in the ring right here. Guys, how can you beat Daniel Bryan?
Well, as you alluded to, Michael, you don't want to get caught up grappling with Daniel Bryan. He's got counters for almost any move and tons of submissions that he can apply from any angle. No matter how good you think you are on the mat, Daniel Bryan is probably better.
I want to go back to our Daniel Bryan strategy discussion from earlier. Byron argued that trying to out-wrestle Daniel Bryan wouldn't work. Corey, what would you do?
Well, I'm still not sure Bryan would have ever been able to counter my lucky 13th submission if we'd ever met in the ring. But anyway, the point remains that if you have a strength or speed advantage against Daniel Bryan, rely on that, because otherwise he'll keep you grounded permanently.
A well-placed strike. It was a magical moment at the 33rd WrestleMania when the ladder match for the Raw Tag Team titles turned into a fatal four-way. The WWE Universe erupted when suddenly the Hardy Boys music hit.
Oh, it was awesome, Michael. The Hardys returned to WWE on the grandest stage of them all and introduced themselves to their opponents like only the Hardys could, with furious, high-flying tandem offense.
I'm recalling what you gentlemen mentioned about how Jeff and Matt Hardy shocked the world, myself included, when they returned to WWE at WrestleMania to compete in the type of match they helped revolutionize. My ears have never heard a reaction like that.
Walking away with the Raw Tag Team Championship was further proof that even after an 8-year hiatus from WWE, the Hardys haven't missed a step.
Scoop slam. Jeff Hardy's on the attack. Unpredictable, fearless, and never hesitant to sacrifice his own body to take down an opponent. Jeff Hardy embodies the spirit of Team Extreme.
I've been lucky enough to spend a lot of time with the Hardys since they returned, and they've even joined me for an exclusive interview on WWE Network. You can just tell by speaking with Jeff that his fearless nature comes from a spirit within him to be free.
I want to expand on what was said about Jeff Hardy being fearless. Jeff Hardy takes fear, crumbles it up with caution, and throws it all out the window when it's time to do battle, and then he becomes the charismatic enigma.
All right, let's be totally honest. Jeff Hardy's a maniac. He loves chasing the thrill of the next adrenaline rush, whether it's in his motocross or in the ring. The higher the perch, the more spectacular the flight.
During Jeff Hardy's career, he's experienced great success as a singles competitor. Jeff is part of a small group of superstars who've accomplished the feat of becoming a Grand Slam champion.
Speaking of Jeff Hardy as a singles competitor, Michael, Jeff became a United States champion fairly recently to put him in that Grand Slam champions class, something we would have never expected a few years ago.
After an 8-year hiatus from WWE that saw Jeff compete on the independent scene, Hardy returned home to WWE and has shown that he never missed a beat.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Got the leg.
Look at Jeff Hardy's offense.
One move after the other. It's devastating.
Look, Jeff Hardy is on the attack now.
It's always a joy to see a competitor make a triumphant return to action. But Daniel Bryan's return in 2018 after 2 years brought unparalleled joy to the WWE Universe.
Clearly on a mission here.
And that one grounds him. I didn't realize he had such a glass jaw.
Michael brought up Daniel Bryan's 2018 return, which to me recalled Shawn Michaels' return back from a back injury. He always stayed tied to the product as SmackDown Live general manager, and once medical advancements allowed, he came back.
And the outpouring of delight from the WWE Universe was matched really only by the delight of the WWE superstars, which is ironic because now so many of them are in danger of catching his running knee or feeling the yes lock.
Unpredictable, fearless.
I think this is the beginning of the end. Whoa! This one's over, guys. I want to expand on what was said about Jeff Hardy being fearless. Jeff Hardy takes fear, tumbles it up with caution, and throws it all out the window when it's time to do battle, and then he becomes the charismatic enigma.
All right, let's be totally honest. Jeff Hardy's a maniac. He loves chasing the thrill of the next adrenaline rush, whether it's in his motocross or in the ring. The higher the perch, the more spectacular the flight.
You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
It was a magical moment at the 33rd WrestleMania when the ladder match for the Raw Tag Team titles turned into a fatal four-way. The WWE Universe erupted when suddenly the Hardy Boys music hit.
Oh, it was awesome, Michael. The Hardys returned to WWE on the grandest stage of them all and introduced themselves to their opponents like only the Hardys could, with furious, high-flying tandem offense.
I'm recalling what you gentlemen mentioned about how Jeff and Matt Hardy shocked the world, myself included, when they returned to WWE at WrestleMania to compete in the type of match they helped revolutionize. My ears have never heard a reaction like that.
Walking away with the Raw Tag Team Championship was further proof that even after an 8-year hiatus from WWE, the Hardys have it.
Big move, bang! Butter!
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
I don't know too many other guys that would have been able to kick out of that.
How'd he do that?
Russian leg sweep.
Oh, there's some good contact by Jeff Hardy.
They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. There he goes, crashing to the floor. That landed perfectly.
And here comes Orton.
During Jeff Hardy's career, he's experienced great success as a singles competitor. Jeff is part of a small group of superstars who've accomplished the feat of becoming a Grand Slam champion. Look at Jeff Hardy's offense.
Speaking of Jeff Hardy as a singles competitor, Michael, Jeff became a United States champion fairly recently to put him in that Grand Slam champions class, something we would have never expected a few years ago.
After an 8-year hiatus from WWE that saw Jeff compete on the independent scene, Hardy returned home to WWE and has shown that he never missed a beat. Got the leg.
Set him up. Jeff Hardy's looking to finish this.
We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
Here's his moment, Michael.
Inside, here's the cover.
Here we go. There's a pin now.
Oh, I think this man means business.
Jeff Hardy's on the attack. Looking helpless right now.
This could be the beginning of the end. At 2016's Clash of Champions, it was another classic triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship. It was Bayley versus the Boss, Sasha Banks, versus the champion, Charlotte Flair. The match started out more like a singles match between the Boss and the Queen. Bayley learned very quickly it was every woman for herself.
That's how you move up the ladder here in WWE.
The triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship was another example of the incredible competition between the female superstars of WWE. Charlotte was physically dominant and fighting off the challenges of Bayley and Sasha Banks. At one point, the Queen even landed a moonsault on both their opponents at the same time. But the Boss and Bayley put it all on the line and kept fighting.
There were several near pinfalls during this battle, but in the end, as it should be, the Queen exhibited her genetic superiority by fighting off both her challengers. After drilling Bayley with a boot to the face, the Queen pinned the hugger and retained her Raw Women's Championship.
During Jeff Hardy's career, he's experienced great success as a singles competitor. Jeff is part of a small group of superstars who've accomplished the feat of becoming a Grand Slam champion.
I think this is the start. She blows the RKO. That has got to be it.
Got the shoulders down.
Speaking of Jeff Hardy as a singles competitor, Michael, Jeff became a youth. This could end it in a hurry.
Success breeds success, and he's definitely having some right now.
Flying DDT! This could be the turning point, Cole.
Okay, this time has to do it.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
What a clothesline.
Now that's the type of move that sends a message to an opponent.
Oh my goodness, crushing it. It's always important to get off to a strong start in a match. It's even more important to do that in a triple threat match, given that you're going up against two opponents at the same time. Add to that the no disqualification stipulation, and there's little to no room for error. One mistake, and it can cost you a lot more than winning the match.
Success breeds success, and he's definitely having some right now.
So damaging.
Byron, you spoke about this before. A competitor must do everything they can do to start things off on the right foot in a triple threat match. One way to do that is to target one of your opponents and go after them as soon as the bell rings. You're battling two opponents at the same time, so it's hunt or be hunted.
And that's what I like, Michael. It's survival of the fittest in that ring. In a triple threat, a superstar can't waste time feeling opponents out, getting warmed up, or easing their way into the match. You have to go at it as soon as the match begins.
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
The WWE Universe is ecstatic to see Daniel Bryan back in action tonight. Their love for Bryan has been a constant ever since
Brings down his opponent, and here it is, Corey.
Got him the S-lock.
Wow, what a gritty performance.
Oh, man, that could have broken the jaw. As Byron was discussing, the yes movement really was effective in getting under the skin of Triple H. After Bryan staged Occupy Raw and filled the ring with fans, Triple H had no choice but to give Daniel Bryan the title opportunity at WrestleMania.
It wasn't that easy, Cole. Bryan still had a heck of a mountain to climb, needing to defeat Triple H in the show's opening match to earn the opportunity in the main event. He did that and then beat Randy Orton and Batista to win the WWE Championship.
We've seen superstars come back from long-term injuries with a newfound passion. And that's certainly been the case with Daniel Bryan's return to action in 2018.
Michael Cole, you ain't kidding. His return match at WrestleMania saw Bryan and Shane McMahon permanently derail Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn's Yep movement, much to the enjoyment of the 78th.
Jeff Hardy is in position.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Looking for the quick cover is Jeff Hardy.
Corey, you and Michael mentioned Daniel Bryan's newfound passion, and
Jeff Hardy's going for it, and he got a near fall out of it.
he is not going to go down without a fight, Michael. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Jeff Hardy's looking to finish this.
Oh, I think this man needs business.
That should do.
The pin's broken up.
I can't believe it.
Unpredictable, fearless, and never hesitant to sacrifice his own body to take down an opponent. Jeff Hardy embodies the spirit of Team Extreme.
I've been lucky enough to spend a lot of time with the Hardys since.
This is it.
Bringing it back between the ropes.
Nice move.
Game, set, match. This one is over. I want to expand on what was said about Jeff Hardy being fearless. Jeff Hardy takes fear, crumbles it up with caution, and throws it all out the window when it's time to do battle. And
Looking for a repeat.
The RKO. See you next time.
this one is over.
Impressive, but you got to be careful if you go to...
Looking for all the glory here. It was a magical moment at the 33rd WrestleMania when the ladder match of the Raw Tag Team titles turned into a fatal four-way. The WWE Universe erupted when suddenly the Hardy Boys music hit.
Oh, it was awesome, Michael. The Hardys returned to WWE on the grandest stage of them all and introduced themselves to their opponents like only the Hardys could, with furious, high-flying tandem offense.
I'm recalling what you gentlemen mentioned about how Jeff and Matt Hardy shocked the world, myself included, when they returned to WWE at WrestleMania to compete in the type of match they helped revolutionize. My ears have never heard a reaction like that.
Walking away with the Raw Tag Team Championship was further proof that even after an 8-year hiatus from WWE, the Hardys haven't missed a step.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. This could be all she wrote.
Uses the headbutt.
That might have done it, Cole.
Drew caution to the win on that one.
That should do it right there.
Jeff Hardy quickly getting the shoulder up.
Might have slipped there, Cole.
A surprise reversal from Jeff Hardy.
Cross body.
This may very well be it.
It's all over. What an amazing triple threat contest. And so it begins. Despite triple threats being
Shoulders on the mat. And he breaks up the pinfall. Perfectly executed. That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure. Digging deep for a kick out.
Not even close.
getting his attention with a vicious strike.
Hooked up.
Huge opportunity here. Look at Chad Gable here. He's bringing it back inside the ring now. Got the reversal.
And the instinct from Gable on display.
So quick. What's he going to do with it?
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
This might be big.
Oh, I think this man means business.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
And he lands a savage elbow.
And it's Big Show getting out of that one. Look at Big Show here.
Big Show got him there.
How much more punishment needs to be dished out? Just finish it.
That's over at this point.
And now he knows what getting tossed feels like. It's not fun. Big trouble for Chad Gable.
Check out Chad Gable's offense.
Big Show nailed it.
That is a powerful human being.
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one.
Chad Gable not looking himself right now.
This is a dangerous spot for him to be here in this triple threat match.
I hate to say it, but if he doesn't change his game plan soon, these two guys are going to tear him limb from limb.
And this has got to be it.
Shin breaker.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
He goes for the cover. He's got some fight left in him. Too soon. The world's largest athlete is on a roll. That's something an opponent does not want to see.
Chad Gable is in position.
There can be so many combustible elements in a triple threat.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Can he finish the job? There it is. Now the question is, can Chad Gable finish?
Chad Gable going for the cover.
Yes! Takes it!
Kicking off this triple threat match here.
The unpredictability of a triple threat match makes this almost impossible to predict. Any one of these three could walk out of here the winner.
Back in the ring again. You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this. One move after the other. It's devastating. Rocket kick!
You can't let someone as talented and versatile as Curtis Axel get on a roll. Axel will start knocking you silly with hard-hitting shots reminiscent of his grandfather, Larry the Axe Hennig.
Oh, I think this man means business.
When a third-generation superstar like Curtis Axel starts to settle into a groove offensively, it means that you're in for a long night. If Axel starts landing the heavy offense, it could be over in a hurry.
An opponent can't let Curtis Axel start rolling. Axel has so many types of maneuvers at his disposal that if he builds momentum and starts landing those classic heavy Hennig shots, an opponent's lights will be turned out in a hurry. In February of 2017, SmackDown Live was lit thanks to an epic triple threat match for the WWE Championship. Champion Bray Wyatt defended the title against former champions John Cena and AJ Styles. This battle overflowed with mayhem before the match even got underway, thanks to Luke Harper attacking his former leader, Bray Wyatt.
It's not often that the WWE Championship is incapacitated before a title defense. John Cena and AJ Styles rekindled the rivalry with a renewed enthusiasm for destroying one another. Bray Wyatt ended the match and made up for lost time as the Eater of Worlds used his body as a weapon. It was pure chaos as AJ Styles followed suit with an unbelievable array of aerial attacks on both superstars. And John Cena continued to fight back in hopes of winning a record-breaking 17th World Championship.
All three superstars pulverized each other with every move in their respective arsenals. When it looked like another air assault was coming from AJ Styles, John Cena thwarted the attempt and then walked right into Sister Abigail from Bray Wyatt to end the conflict. In that victory, the WWE went further into the darkness that was the era of Wyatt.
Bang, right to the face.
A superstar always needs to be ready to be attacked by both opponents in a triple threat match. Circumstances create interesting alliances, and the numbers game can become your worst enemy in a hurry when you're competing against two other opponents. No matter how you look at it, it's a situation you don't want to be in, but you must prepare for it.
Reverses it.
Curtis Axel was able to get out of the way there.
A competitor must be ready for the possibility that they'll fall victim to a 2-on-1 attack in a triple threat match. A great example of that was the triple threat match on SmackDown Live between AJ Styles, Dolph Ziggler, and Baron Corbin. No one thought that Ziggler and Styles would work together to perform a double dive off the barricade that put Corbin through the Spanish announce table.
And that's exactly what a superstar always needs to have in the back of their mind, that at some point their two opponents will most likely join together and take them out. It's one of many occupational hazards that come with competing in a triple threat match. When the WWE Universe first saw Curtis Axel, he competed under a different name during the second season of NXT. After seeing him in the Nexus faction and later winning WWE Tag Team Gold, we learned that this man was Curtis Axel, a third-generation superstar ready to take WWE by storm. He'd better hope his stamina lasts.
Corey, before you talk about Curtis Axel and his background, I'll take it a step further. Axel is son of WWE Hall of Famer Mr. Perfect and the grandson of legendary powerhouse Larry the Axe Hennig.
Over the past couple years, Curtis Axel has been part of some of the top contending tag teams, and he's one of the more vocal members of the faction, the Social Outcasts. Axel insists his future is bright, and I believe the third-generation superstar.
Oh, wow. When this guy's on, look out.
Oh, boy, he is rolling. Some superstars who've competed in a triple threat match feel it's a good idea to have both a finishing move that brings you to a pinfall attempt on your opponent and a submission move that can make your opponent tap out. Given the chaotic and unpredictable nature of a triple threat, that sounds like a good plan to me.
That lands.
Byron, before you mention the strategy some superstars have implemented for competing in a triple threat match, and that includes having a finishing maneuver to put someone away for the 1-2-3.
Curtis Axel is getting ready here.
And this! That's what he was looking for, Michael.
And a pin attempt. Curtis Axel did it. He did it. What a huge win. I would be remiss if I didn't mention, and it's important to remember amidst the chaos of a triple threat match, that victory can be achieved in many different ways, and that it's every man for himself.
A lot of times, the smart move in a match like this is to sit back in the weeds. Let the other two superstars tear each other apart. Let's see if we get any of that here tonight.
Inside the ring now. Diesel is making his presence known.
Momentum's firmly in his corner now.
Am I watching the same match as everyone else? How did the official miss that one? This is unbelievable.
Ow, that hurt.
Nice job by Diesel there.
Nice move. Look at this.
Elbow drop. This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody.
Double busted leg sweep.
What offense Shawn Michaels is showing at this point. He's inflicting some serious pain here. I don't think there's any coming back from this type of assault.
He's amped up, that's for sure.
The Heartbreak Kid is feeding off the WWE Universe. Diesel's on a roll. Perfectly executed.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Elbow drop, big time.
Great offense by Diesel. There's no recovering from that. Elbow drop.
So painful.
Got him with the elbow drop. Drops the elbow on him. Oh, I think this man means business. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Nicely executed.
Just a step quicker, it looks like. Nice job getting out of the way of that one.
Tandem offense here. Double gut buster.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. It's always important to get off to a strong start in a match. It's even more important to do that in a triple threat match, given that you're going up against two opponents at the same time. Add to that the no disqualification stipulation, and there's little to no room for error. One mistake, and it can cost you a lot more than winning the match.
Clobbers him with the axe handle.
He took an incredible pounding there.
Byron, you spoke about this before. A competitor must do everything they can do to start things off on the right foot in a triple threat match. One way to do that is to target one of your opponents and go after them as soon as the bell rings. You're battling two opponents at the same time, so it's hunt or be hunted.
And that's what I like, Michael. It's survival of the fittest in that ring. In a triple threat, a superstar can't waste time feeling opponents out, getting warmed up, or easing their way into the match. You have to go at it as soon as the match begins. He's amped up, that's for sure.
The showstopper wants to put an end to the show right here.
When Shawn Michaels wanted to return to hell at WrestleMania 26, it was the career of the most celebrated competitor in WWE history against the most coveted streak in all of sports.
On that night, Michael, you called the action. Either the most celebrated career or the greatest display of dominance at WrestleMania would come to an end.
Picking up on the career versus streak match you guys brought up, HBK would do anything to save his career. And The Undertaker would do everything in his power to hammer the final nail in Shawn Michaels' coffin.
No one had come closer to defeating The Undertaker at WrestleMania than Shawn Michaels, Corey. In defeat, HBK cemented a legacy that will last for eternity.
In the spirit of DX, Shawn Michaels' first instinct is to rebel against any type of authority. But there's also an unbelievable pride he takes in being the...
Wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in.
He's going for it all. Look at this!
I need to expand on Shawn Michaels' rebellious attitude, guys. His defiance is like a competitive fire that is always burning inside of him. D-Generation X is part of the essence of the Heartbreak Kid.
As we saw at the Raw 25th anniversary, HBK is always up for throwing on the colors of DX. And you know what you can do if you're not down with that, right?
Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Shawn Michaels doing some damage.
They're gonna lock it in here.
Shawn Michaels gets out of that one. Nice move.
Now Diesel doing whatever.
Too quick for him there.
We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
Can he finish the job?
This is Shawn Michaels' match now.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Toss to the outside.
After a ghastly period as bitter enemies, that provided some of the most savage matches in WWE history. Shawn Michaels and Triple H did something no one ever thought they'd see reunite as D-Generation X.
This superstar's last match was great and all, but that's in the past. There's really no reason to keep harping on it as much as people have been.
I want to touch on the DX reunion you brought up, Michael. Only an entity like as evil as Mr. McMahon could be a common enemy that brought HBK and the game back together.
That's highly inappropriate for you to say about our chairman, Saxton. Even I can't deny the success HBK and the game enjoyed. I just wish Mr. McMahon wasn't so often the butt of the joke.
When Shawn Michaels wanted to return to hell at WrestleMania 26, it was the career of the most celebrated competitor in WWE history against the most coveted streak in all of sports.
On that night, Michael, you called the action. Either the most celebrated career or the greatest display of dominance at WrestleMania would come to an end.
Picking up on the career versus streak match you guys brought up, HBK would do anything to save his career. And The Undertaker would do everything in his power to hammer the final nail in Shawn Michaels' coffin.
No one had come closer to defeating The Undertaker at WrestleMania than Shawn Michaels, Corey. In defeat, HBK cemented a legacy that will last for eternity. There can be so many combustible elements in a triple threat match. A superstar must keep in mind the no count-out stipulation can mean that the match is going to be fought in every possible location. All that matters is when it's time to go for a pinfall or submission, the participants have to be in the ring.
We've witnessed on a number of occasions the personal issues between competitors forcing the match to overflow into the crowd, up the ramp, or in the locker room. In a triple threat, there are no countouts and no disqualifications, so it's essential for the superstar to remain composed enough to remember that the match must end in the ring.
Facts like that are not...
Can he score the pin?
After a ghastly period as bitter enemies, that provided some of the most savage matches in WWE history. Shawn Michaels and Triple H did something no one ever thought they'd see reunite as D-Generation X. Well executed.
Diesel just too quick. When this guy's on, look out.
I want to touch on the DX reunion you brought up, Michael. Only an entity like as evil as Mr. McMahon could be a common enemy that brought HBK and the game back together.
That's highly inappropriate for you to say about our chairman, Saxton. Even I can't deny the success HBK and the game enjoyed. I just wish Mr. McMahon wasn't so often the butt of the joke.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
In the spirit of DX, Shawn Michaels' first instinct is to rebel against any type of authority. But there's also an unbelievable pride he takes in being the best, in being the icon.
Look, I appreciate a good rebellion against authority more than most, Cole, but with Shawn Michaels, everything is connected to his desire to be the greatest competitor in WWE history.
I need to expand on Shawn Michaels' rebellious attitude, guys. His defiance is like a competitive fire that is always burning inside of him. D-Generation X is part of the essence of the Heartbreak Kid.
As we saw at the Raw 25th anniversary, HBK is always up for throwing on the colors of DX. And you know what you can do if you're not done with that, right?
Yep, there's the reversal by Shawn Michaels. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other. He's in a bad way now.
Oh, guys, there's the targeting the back of the neck now.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. Back in from the floor.
Diesel's going for it.
Jackknife powerbomb.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Diesel has. Will this be enough? A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
It's going to take more than that. When Brock is feeling it, good luck to you.
They're going to lock it in here.
There's no way he's giving up now. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Diesel is making his presence known.
Diesel's going for it.
The damage has been done.
Nicely done.
And Diesel reverses it.
And gentlemen, Diesel may be fading away here.
The triple threat match is definitely beginning to test his mettle.
He has got to do something quick. We might be seeing what it takes to stop a Diesel truck.
Byron, go play speed bump.
And Diesel makes him pay for that.
Warm up the bus.
He's going for the pin.
2, 3. Diesel did it. What a huge win. The contest will be fought under traditional WWE triple threat rules. Well, that was an oxymoron. There's nothing traditional about a triple threat match.
Gentlemen, you can almost literally feel the electricity in the air as we kick off this triple threat match.
Elbow to the heart.
I don't want to know what that feels like.
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
Oh, look at it.
This is some great offense by Shawn Michaels.
Executed perfectly. And he misses the mark.
Talk about a rough landing.
The damage has been done. Clearly on a mission here. That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure.
Might as well run for cover when Kalisto's rolling like this.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting. The human body can only absorb so much of that. Jeez.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh man. Look at this amazing athleticism. Just a step quicker, it looks like. Spinning heel kick. Single leg drop kick. Back in from the floor. This might be it. So damaging. Cover here. 2 count and a kick out.
Still too fresh.
Series of punches lands. In the spirit of DX, Shawn Michaels' first instinct is to rebel against any type of authority. But there's also an unbelievable pride he takes in being the best, in being the icon.
Look, I appreciate a good rebellion against authority more than most, Cole, but with Shawn Michaels, everything is connected to his desire to be the greatest competitor in WWE history.
Big move coming.
Wait for it. I need to expand on Shawn Michaels' rebellious attitude, guys.
We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
That has got to be it. Did you see the impact on that? Wow.
Nice move.
Uh-oh.
Wow, that was incredible.
Might as well run for cover when Kalisto's rolling like this. Oh boy, he is rolling.
with the point of the elbow right in the nose.
Jeez. I think this is the beginning of the end.
Oh, can you believe that? Here's a cover. 2, 3.
And this match is over.
Risky move pays off. One of the aspects to this type.
Here we go.
Ref found a 2 count.
Just power out.
is a level of destruction no one was expecting. From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries. He's got his eyes set on his chest. Running power slam. Nobody comes back from this. What an impact on that belly to belly. You know, we can stay here, guys. It could be all but over. Nicely done. Got it. Oh, I think this man means business. He hits a huge elbow drop. He's inflicting some serious pain here. Perfectly executed. Sit out pile driver. That lands.
When I talk about fatal four-way matches, I always think back to the classic battle at Backlash 2007 between Shawn Michaels, John Cena, Randy Orton, and the Rated R superstar Edge. The action was so fast and furious from the get-go, and served as a prime example of why a superstar needs eyes in the back of their head in a fatal four-way match.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Byron, earlier you mentioned amazing combination.
That could be a game changer.
Shoulders on the mat, and that was only a one.
Too early in the match to end it.
Big move coming. Wait for it. Inside the ring now. Now that's the type of move that sends a message to an opponent. It's got to be hard to rebound from that one.
Something that a superstar must remember in a fatal four-way match is that there are no countouts and no disqualifications. I love the sound of that. Just think of all the possibilities. The match can end up in a brawl in the crowd or on the stage or in the locker room, and there's nothing anyone can do about it.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
We've got to cover. One! And he breaks up the pinfall.
Let's keep fighting.
Corey, as you mentioned before, I know how fond you are of contests that have the no count-out, no disqualification stipulations attached to them. For a superstar competing in a fatal four-way, they have to remember that could mean being the victim of a brutal assault, and they never see it coming.
That's exactly right, Michael. Since the fatal four-way is no count-out and no disqualification, an attack can come by way of one of the opponents in a match lurking outside the ring.
Here we go. The human body can only absorb so much of that.
That almost came out of nowhere.
He's making a statement here with this attack. So damaging. Well executed. You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this. Flattens him with a clothesline.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
What's going to happen now? A debilitating neck breaker. Look out here. That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure.
Talk about having the living hell beat out of you.
I'm not used to seeing this. There's the big boot. That's how you make an impact.
At the 33rd WrestleMania in Orlando, Florida, the Raw Tag Team Championship was decided in a fatal four-way ladder match. It was champions Anderson and Gallows, Cesaro and Sheamus, Enzo and Cass, and for the first time in...
Hoping to end it here. Baron Blade with an easy kick out.
It's going to take more than that.
Clearly on a mission here.
This one's over, guys. Such incredible impact.
Now back to the ring. Going for the cover. The pin's broken up.
I can't believe it.
I can't tell you how the cover. Gets the shoulder up. Wow.
That's pure power, guys.
move after the other. It's devastating. This could be it. Cover.
That's how you move up the ladder here in WWE.
Showing no signs of defense here, guys.
Absolutely helpless. We got to cover. One.
He's not done fighting yet.
Wow.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries. He's resilient, but he may not be doing himself any long-term favors by staying in this one.
Things are looking dire for Baron Blade. The ref ought to just call this one.
He's got to fight back.
Shoulders down.
Broken up, and the match continues.
Wow, he just slammed him with ease.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
No trouble getting out of that one.
Too soon.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
What does Baron Blade have in store?
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure.
That has got to be it.
That should do it right there.
Whoa, it's another reversal.
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like that.
A minor miracle might be needed to overcome this beating.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
What do we got here?
Caught off guard. Big move coming. This might be big.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting. I don't know how much more damage one person can take. I don't care how tough you are. The end may be near, folks.
And things look bleak right now.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Got the reversal. That could break a nose.
Oh, boy, he is rolling. Baron Blade just barely got out of the way.
Possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this. Oh, I think this man means business. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. At the up.
Oh, my goodness, crushing it. This could do it.
Uh-oh.
And he breaks up the count. Oh, that was sweetness. Looking to lock it in here.
I don't think he's got it completely locked in.
Look out. There's got to be some point in the match where those thoughts start to creep in that it could be over. And then you got to dig down deep, get rid of the self-doubt, and continue on toward victory. Oh, my God, he won the match. I can't believe it. He won the match.